everyone, in here I want to say thanks to NUAA for giving us a chance to learn how to make a thesis in academic English writing works. And I want to say thanks to our professor who keep push and support us until we have done it perfectly. Thank you.
Hello! It's great to see you guys here today. Welcome to our greatest award ceremony. In case you don't know me, my name is Shana and I'm from Malaysia. It's been 1 year I study in NUAA. Thanks to all the teachers for always guiding us and helping us. Especially Professor Woolens. You really give us a lot of support.
Hi everyone, I'm Shelly. My university experiences have been amazing. NUA is a warm and welcoming place where I learn and experience so much in such a short period of time. Thank you very much NUA and professors for everything you do for us students.
Hello everyone, I am Fatima Karmiti. Studying aeronautical engineering in Nuaa is a dream come true. So far, it's been a marvelous experience from my perspective. The journey was a little bumpy because the teaching is done online, but the mentors will guide you down an interesting path that I'm sure you'll enjoy. The teachers always contact students who are abroad now to know their learning situation and timely solve our online learning problems. Keeping my fingers crossed until I get a taste of life back on campus. If you want to create a story you'll never forget, then come to Nuaa and begin your adventure. Thank you.
Hello everyone, it was really amazing experience in academic English and I learned so many things from Professor Wallace and had a great experience with my team and member. I'm really thankful to everyone. Thank you.
I learned many skills like teamwork, leadership, and creativity. My speaking skills and presentation skill were also improved. I'm very thankful to our Professor Wallace for teaching us with care and arranging events. I welcome the new student to this outstanding program and wish you have a good time studying at NUA.
Hello, I'm Abdurrahman from Bangladesh, majoring in aeronautical engineering here in NUAA. It's an honor to study at one of the top universities in the world. But owing to global pandemic, teaching is done virtually, which is a whole new experience to me. And so far, it's been a fantastic one here in NUAA. Hopefully, it will be a memorable experience for all of you as well, and wish to see you all back in campus. Thanks.
Hi everyone, my name is Yu Chen. I'm from Malaysia, currently a year 2 student, NUAA, major in aeronautical engineering. My experience with NUAA has been a fruitful one. The teachers are helpful, the students are friendly, professors conducted their classes professionally, and always be there to answer our heart-burning questions. Through NUAA, I get to know Professor Wallace and participated in the Global Uni Talks as a speech contestant. Overall, I have learned many new soft skills such as public speaking, articulating my thoughts well. Last but not least, thank you NUAA for their wonderful opportunity to create new experiences.
Hi everyone, my name is Mandakini. I would just like to mention that being able to welcome you all is huge and on its own. Not too long ago, I stood where you are right now. I was very eager to begin my studies, but at the same time terrified at the uncertainty of what lay ahead of me. But if I can tell you one thing today, it would be to embrace each hurdle that comes your way. Keep moving forward. So, if you are going to be scared of proving yourself wrong. I assure you, you are in the right course to set your academic dreams in motion. Thank you everyone, stay safe.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Hassan,
Yes, Professor.
this NUA video, what we discussed yesterday, you didn't do anything in that. Why? except the food part, and we discuss which video to take and delete all the beginning part under the bypass and ugly lanes.
I deleted all that.
No, it's coming up again and again. Anyway, can you do one thing? You make an output and send it to me so that I can tell you, at the end how to deal. I think the beginning part is not good at all. So you just take the video which we decided, the official video, run that in the beginning, and the one that you added, the food part and other thing, you just add it behind. Just close this file. No time left. Okay.
Oh, 1 second. I deleted from.
Because this is an image of the university, it has to be very professional. All the university leaders will be there. Later they will not be happy. They will say, what kind of
This
image?
one, right? Okay, this one.
This is, what is this? I don't understand this is
Okay,
not
I'll delete that.
our university. Yeah, this is the bypass of the road of the highway. You just cut all this. I told you, just take the video directly from the one which I decided, the official video, the day and night both view of NUA, right? You just take this
Yes.
and then you add some part from the middle and then just close it, because library and all this building is already covered in that.
Yes.
Yeah, this image is not very good. This image is not very good. Yeah, so better take that one.
Okay.
Okay, great. So I think with the video you can start working on it, and now we can commence. The Ayman is here, or as usual he's late?
Professor, he said he'll be arriving shortly.
Okay, anyway, we will not wait for him. You can go ahead, start. Thank you.
A very good day to Professor Kevin and Professor Lee, our renal vice deans, Professor Wallace, and live audience in attendance. Welcome to the celebration of our NUAA Academic Writing Awards ceremony of Batch 2020. I can already feel the atmosphere here today is unmatched to any I have experienced before. For those of you that are curious as to what we actually did, allow me to briefly explain our journey. At the beginning of our course, we were all divided into 14 groups of 6 people. Thereafter, we decided on a thesis topic that catered to the interests of the group and, as a whole, and worked tirelessly on building our thesis and presentation for the duration of the 16-week-long course. Today, we will reminisce on our previous semester and acknowledge the incredible work done by each group. Thank you to everyone joining us here today, and to the ones that could not make it, your presence will be missed. My name is Hiba Ayub, and I would like to introduce my co-hostess and beloved friend, Ms. Cheryl Bolichu.
Hi, everyone, and thank you. As our lovely host just mentioned, my name is Sheril, and I am the second host for this event. Not only will you have 2 beautiful hosts taking you throughout this event, you will be treated to the amazing hosting skills of none other than Mr. Ayman. But before that, he will be starting this event by delivering the opening speech. So may we all please give a warm welcome as I invite onto the platform the third host of this event and the opening speaker, Mr. Ayman.
Now, my fellow students, join me in welcoming our Dean of College of International Education to the stage, Professor Jin Yuan. Professor?
Jin Chuan Yuan. Jin Chuan Yuan.
Jin Chuan Yuan.
Or you can just say Professor Jin is also okay, if you cannot pronounce the name correctly. Professor Jin.
I'll pronounce it, no problem. Jin Chuan Yuan. Professor, you might take the stage.
Thank you, Professor Jin Chuan Yuan, for enlightening the students here with your insightful speech. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome as I call upon our next guest speaker, Mr. Chang Fang, who is the Vice Dean for the Student Affairs within the College of International Education. Mr. Chang Fang, you may now take the stage.
Should we say I'm as parts, or we just go with our parts, Professor?
Sorry?
Should we only go with our parts? Should we say I'm as parts, or we just go with our parts?
No, you go as per how you're going to run the event tomorrow. Because Ayman is not here, so just skip to him. You continue yours.
So we do say his parts, basically.
Okay. You can keep a backup for him. Yeah.
Okay.
each host should have a backup for each other. Who knows, tomorrow he may not have another problem. So
Mhm. Thank you, Mr. Chen Fang, for your thoughtful speech. And now I would like to invite our Honorable Vice Dean of Academics and College of International Education, Professor Lee, to the stage. Professor Lee, may you take the stage right now? And thank you, Professor Lee, for your remarkable speech. I would now like to call upon Ms. Yan to deliver her speech. Ms. Yan, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Ms. Yan. Our next guest speaker to take the stage is Professor Diana, who is the Vice President of Academics Global Unitalks. May we all please make her feel welcome as she comes up to deliver her speech. Thank you, Professor Diana. Last speaker that I am about to introduce, I'm sure you all have heard of and are familiar with him. For those who aren't all too familiar with him, all I can say is get ready to be pushed, molded, and guided into the best version of yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please give a warm welcome to the president of the Silk Road Universities Consortium and foreign expert, Professor Wallace. Professor Wallace, the stage is now yours.
Thank you, Professor Wallace, for your speech, spectating this event. And up until now, dear folks, it is quite evident that the pool of the award recipients present here comes from all corners of the global, and community is diverse, inclusive, and vibrant. So it's only natural we reserve a special placement of awards for a unique group of international students who have undertaken a semester at NUAA and study alongside with us. Therefore, we give you the Best International Participation Award exclusively proposed for this wonderful group of exchange students coming from a separate foreign institutions. This award is made to acknowledge the months of hard work which they put into the group thesis, and it will be presented as to the group AC5, and on behalf of the group, it will be received by their group representative, Amy.
okay, give me a moment. Amy, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, wait a moment. I think this Ayman has come in here. So when you are called, you need to speak. You're ready with your speech?
Yes, sir.
Okay, when the host calls you. Okay, before this, I have one very important announcement. Everyone now, because this is a webinar, this is not, how to say, the meeting. So there will be a lot of audience and students and maybe similar names and many such issues I will face. So I will not able to recognize you. Who are you and where are you? So all the team leader and deputy team leaders who are speakers, they need to change their, for example, AC1, team leader TL, AC1, DTL, deputy team leader. So for example, AC01-TL, AC01-DTL, deputy team leader, so that I can able to, pull you up from the audience and bring it to the stage. Can everybody change their name on the screen, please? Thank you.
Professor, could you add Ayman to the panel? He's waiting.
Yeah, I already sent him the link. So everybody please change it.
Yes, Professor, I'm changing my background. Hold. Could anyone be kind enough to send a picture of the background?
I can send it.
Thank you, Cheryl. Yes, Professor.
Please, everyone, change. You are the host, so you have to write host 3. Yep. So let me see. ACDL, AC10DL. Okay, he's in the audience at the moment. Okay. Where is Yu Chen?
Yes, Professor.
Okay, now I'm going to give you assignment. You are going to be the co-host. So you are AC, what is the number?
07.
Okay, so you will be the co-host. So your responsibility will be to make sure that all these guys who are in the audience, you pull them up into the panel, and you have to keep a track that, that everybody is there when we call upon the team leaders available. So you need to do this management. Okay.
All right.
And just in case any emergency happens, like you drop off or I drop off, so we cover up each other. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So Ayman, you start with your welcome speech quickly. Thank you.
Shouldn't I be welcomed first, or I'll just start with the speech?
You start with the beginning, your part.
Okay. Dear respected jury panelists, Professor Jean Chuan Yuan, Professor Lee Mack, Mr. Kevin, Professor Wallace, and Professor Diana, and my fellow students present here today. It is my pleasure to welcome you all to this monumental award-giving ceremony. We are all here gathered to finally give a well-deserved acknowledgement and appreciation through means of handing awards to the teams in academic writing class, each having different categories and even subcategories so as to cater to the distinctive but yet outstanding degrees of performances that these teams exhibited in the final academic writing competition 2021. Also, the different award provisions have been made with the intent of providing all the teams with a well-deserved place, since no doubt that this will serve as a source of encouragement to do better for many of the members. And to the new faces in the audience today, on behalf of the 2020 batch of NUAA, I would like to extend a warm, heartfelt welcome to all of you. It is with immense gratification that we say we are glad to have you here. And we are utmost pleased that you have chosen this remarkable institution to spend the next 4 years of your life. I say with great assurance that the decision that led you here is the decision that you will be thankful for towards the end of your final year. The name of this institution, as your alma mater, will speak volumes about your capacity to be of great value. Now, many of you might still be wondering what gives this institution Now, many of you might still be wondering what gives this institution so much weight of prestige to the extent that it will propel you to be an out-of-the-crowd student. Well, to give you a clear idea, I assume you have all heard about the recent Martian rover sent by China to explore the Martian surface, right? Well, even I was personally surprised, but was full of pride when I found out NUAA was tasked to undertake the research and development of the Mars Emergency Beacon device for this mission. This made NUAA the only domestic university undertaking the development of Mars rover payloads and is the only single machine load borne by colleges and universities in China. Another noteworthy contribution of this institution is the chief commander and chief designer consultant of that Martian mission is the dean of the College of Aeronautics in UAA, Professor E. Peijian. And the chief designer of the rover was an alumnus to this university, Sun Zheju, of batch 1988. Did you also know that NUAA has contributed to the Tiangong space station program? It primarily contributed to conducting research on the general health and safety for astronauts' mission in space. These are just the tip of the iceberg, and I could go on listing further milestones achieved by this institution, and this would take up a lot of time from the ceremony. Another thing I found noteworthy that is NUAA is supervised by the Ministry of Information Industry of the People's Republic of China. And we have a lot of opportunities to conduct scientific research and innovation, which university will support. This basically means the scientific and engineering research of NUAA are of great value to the government. So if you are looking to build a solid foundation for your career, you couldn't be at a better place. And it is our hope that your experience here will be of great memories for you to cherish for a lifetime. And we are, as seniors, are always here to guide you and aid you in your need to enable you to have a better experience here. Now, before we proceed to the ceremony, I would like to add that after conducting this award ceremony, Professor Wallace will conduct his international lecture series on the topic of time management techniques to be successful in university study life. This international lecture series is conducted monthly, and your participation in it and your eagerness to learn will earn you an award, a distinguished certificate by the professor. As students, we are all quite aware of the added benefits and advantages we gain from collecting certificates that speak on behalf of our capabilities and help reinforce our credibility on our resume. So, my fellow student, this is one such opportunity. Now, without further ado, I would like the host of the event to take over the stage.
Your microphone is closed, Hiba. You should pay attention.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Professor. Thank you, Ayman. Now, my fellow students, join me in welcoming our Dean of College International Education to the stage, Professor Jin. Professor, you might take the stage.
Thank you, Professor Jin Chuan Yuan, for enlightening the students here with your speech. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please give a warm welcome as I now call up onto the stage our next guest speaker, Mr. Chang Fang, who is the Vice Dean for Student Affairs within the College of International Education. Mr. Chang Fang, you may now take the stage.
Thank you, Mr. Chang Fang, for your thoughtful speech. And now I would like to invite our Honorable Vice Dean of Academics and College of International Education, Professor Lee Mak, to the stage. Professor Lee Mak, you may take the stage.
Thank you, Professor Lee, for your remarkable speech. I would like now to call upon Ms. Xian to deliver her speech. Ms. Xian, the stage is yours.
Thank you,
You have
Ms.
to
Yan.
introduce who's Miss Yan. You have to introduce and you have to talk a little bit, about college or about NUA. It just look very plain. Please come, you come, you come. It has to have some kind of communication. As a host. For example, I've already written there Let me now invite Miss Yan, our coordinator, our manager of our life in NUA. You know, we are very glad to let her give her valuable comments and speech today on this occasion. Like that, you have to talk something, like our honorable dean of College of International Education, under whose guidance we are able to excel in our education, in our daily learning. And let me call upon Professor Jin should talk. Then same like Mr. Kevin, the Changfang, his English name is Kevin, our Vice Dean of Student Affairs, who take painless efforts to make our life comfortable so that we could study well. Let us invite something like that. You have to talk.
Okay, Professor, we'll work on that later.
Okay, go ahead.
Cheryl, it's your turn.
Thank you, Ms. Yan. Our next guest speaker to take the stage is Professor Diana, who is the Vice President of Academics Global.
Our external jury, our invited external jury.
Invited external jury. Thank you, Ms. Yan. Our next guest speaker is our invited external jury to take the stage is Professor Diana, who is the Vice President of Academics Global Unitalks. May we all please make her feel welcome as she comes up to deliver her speech. Thank you, Professor Diana. Last speaker that I am about to introduce, I am sure you all have heard of and are familiar with him. For those who aren't all too familiar with him, all I can say is get ready to be pushed, molded, and guided into the best version of yourselves. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please give a warm welcome to the President of the Silk Road Universities Consortium and foreign expert, Professor Wallace. Professor Wallace, the stage is now yours.
Thank you, Professor Wallace, for your speech. Spectating this event up until now, dear folks, it is quite evident that the pool of the award recipients present here comes from all corners of the globe, and the community here is diverse, inclusive, and vibrant. So it is only natural that we reserve a special placement of awards for a unique group of international students who have undertaken a semester at NUAA and decided to study alongside with us. Therefore, we give you the Best International Participation Award exclusively purposed for this wonderful group of exchange students coming from a separate foreign institution. This award is made to acknowledge the months of hard work which they put into their group theses, and it will be presented to the group AC5. And on behalf of the group, it will be received by their group representative, Amy.
Amy, are you here?
Yes, Russia.
Why you're waiting for what? When you're called, you can just go ahead and speak.
Okay, sorry for that. Respect Chairperson, the chief guest, our special guest, and my dear friends. Hello everyone, my name is Army Ibrahim. I'm majoring in aeronautical engineering and I'm from Thailand. Today, I'm speaking on behalf of AC5 Group. First of all, I want to thank Professor Wallace for this award. It's my pleasure to receive the Best International Participation Award. It's such a wonderful experience that I can study an academic English course with Professor Wallace. I can say that Professor Wallace gave me a lot of opportunity to improve my English. Since English is my third language, at first I was shy and not confident to speak English in public. And after I took this course, my world is changed. I feel more confident to do English public speaking. Moreover, I want to thank my team members who give a lot of contribution and were always there for me. And that's why we received this award. You guys deserve it. Thank you.
A big, massive congratulations to Group 5 on receiving the Best International Participation Award. Regardless of the language barriers and time differences, you were able to work together as a group to succeed. So hats off to you, to your group's outstanding efforts. The next set of awards that will be awarded are the Best Effort Awards. The Best Effort Awards will be awarded to 2 teams as a recognition to the continued efforts that they gave despite the difficulties. It gives me great joy to announce that the runner-up for the Best Efforts Award goes to Group 14, which was led by Mahi. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's all give a massive round of applause as Mahi comes forward to accept his group's award.
Thank you, Cheryl, for giving me the floor. With this, I would like to thank everyone for honoring me with this certificate. It was a pleasurable journey all throughout this in the last semester. Thank you for Professor Wallace for doing everything he can in his power to make sure we learned and we were pushing with our results towards the end. I would like to thank my group members as well, even though after so many ups and downs, we managed to pull through and we are here at this point. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Yeah, everybody should open the camera when you are speaking. When you open your camera, then only we can see you. So
Professor, I have an issue with the software. It's currently updating, so I didn't know that I was getting called right now. So I was like, I wasn't prepared.
Emmy, also, when you are speaking, your camera should be open. Okay, am I clear?
Okay, Professor.
Yes, Professor.
Okay. Thank you. Go ahead.
Congratulations, AC14. You guys did a wonderful job. Your group truly deserves this award. As I remember, you all stuck to your respective deadlines and worked diligently throughout your projects. Now, I would like to present the next award, which happens to be the Best Efforts Award. Brace yourselves because this award goes to none other than AC13. My hearty congratulations on receiving this prestigious prize. I'd like to invite the group leader of AC13 to say a few words.
As usual, she is not here. So I don't know what is wrong with her always. So Cheryl, you talk to her, otherwise we will skip this award, okay? Okay, go ahead to the next.
Thank you, Group AC13, and congratulations again. You might all be familiar with the saying of Albert Einstein on the view that it is unfair.
Just one moment. Just a moment. This Hauchin Omadi is here. Hauchin Omadi, is he here? The deputy team leader?
Hussein. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
No, he wasn't. He's not here.
Okay, then we will skip this award for tomorrow. So just keep in mind, we will delete this slide. Okay, go to the next. Yeah.
Thank you, Group AC13, and congratulations again. You might all be familiar with the saying of Albert Einstein on the view that it is unfair to judge a fish based on his ability to climb a tree. So my purpose behind stating this reference is to say that we as individuals are not always made to excel at one task only, and each of us may be capable of producing value in a certain way that others aren't able to. But we oftentimes still get judged for our inability to perform specific given tasks that we may not always have interest in. As surprising as it may sound, but during your time in academic writing class, you will notice that the skills which you excel at in areas unrelated to academics in general will all play a role, especially during times of your presentation. Some of us here never knew that our photography and video editing skills would play a pivotal role in our group task. So basically, here you will be getting your much deserved appreciation for your unorthodox skills. And also, we all have our own pace of undertaking certain tasks, but what is compulsory is that we get things done before the last minute and come up with something worth showing for. The two groups, AC13 and 14, faced various hurdles that has sometimes made it difficult for them to function as a group. But despite all obstacles, they persevered and they came back at the end with something of good substance. And that persistent effort deserves its own specific award. So congratulations to those two groups. Now, I would like to hand over to my fellow co-host, Cheryl.
Thank you, Ayman, and congratulations once again, Mahi and Nada, for your continued determination and commitment. I have no doubt that both leaders have stepped above and beyond their comfort zones during this course. So the next list of awards that will be presented will be awarded to 5 teams that placed as runner-ups. Each of the teams that will be receiving their awards have done an exceptional job in their thesis presentation and therefore have earned their place as runner-ups. Without any more delays, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, in 5th place for the runner-up award, Please give a massive round of applause to Team 12. Well done, and I welcome the Deputy Leader Abda as he steps forward to receive his group's award on behalf of his team. The floor is yours, Mr. Abda.
No one is here.
Abdur is the person receiving, right?
Yes.
Oh, wait. Just hold on. Give me a second.
Yeah, I just put him up.
Okay.
On behalf of Team AC12, Abdurrahman received this award. This honor and chance means a lot to me. Taking this academic English writing course was a marvelous experience. I faced a lot of obstacles and learned how to overcome them. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to my teammates for cooperating and sticking by my side through thick and thin. I would also like to appreciate the school management for endorsing this award ceremony, and last but not the least, I would like to express my gratitude to Professor Wallace for pushing me towards the goal of this course. Thank you.
Oh, what an accomplishment. Congratulations to AC12 on receiving this award. I'm sure you are pleased and feeling proud of your collective accomplishments. No one deserves this award more than you. You are a good example to the rest of us who sometimes struggle to overcome academic challenges. Now, the next award goes to a team that refused to present anything that they were not proud of, a team that clearly put in a lot of efforts into their final presentation. It was amazing to see you group manage a million things in a short time. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause to the winner of the fourth runner-up award, Team AC3.
Congratulations again, Team AC3. We are all glad that you came through certain struggles faced by your group and successfully delivered a noteworthy outcome. Now, for the third runner-up award, it will be received by a leader whose group has successfully and persistently delivered consistent outcomes in each presentation classes, and they always came up with contents of good substance. My fellow students and respected professor, please join me in welcoming.
AC3 is here to deliver the speech.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Nada is here also.
Morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone.
Yes.
My name is Ahmed, studying aeronautical engineering, and I'm the team lead of SE3. Actually, I don't have much to say, but first I would like to thank my team members for their active and hardworking participation in the latest thesis project we had. I thank you all for being patient and focusing on our goals. So I'm glad to have you, and we did it. Secondly, on behalf of my team members, I would like to give big thanks and appreciation to Professor Wallace for his support and time. Actually, without your support, this project could not have gone through that extra mile. So he was not only professor to us, he was more than that, in fact. Again, more experiences from you on how to become an active leader and how to control a team in time. Thank you for that. Lastly, I don't want to forget all of my fellow classmates. Indeed, we learned many things from each other. So with all the support we had, we could not have this day. So thank you so much.
Congratulations again, Team AC3. We are all glad that you came through certain struggles faced by your group and successfully delivered a noteworthy outcome. Now, for the third runner-up award, it will be received by a leader whose group has successfully and persistently delivered consistent outcomes in each presentation classes, and they always came up with contents of good substance. My fellow students and respected professors, please join me in welcoming the award recipient for the third runner-up place, Group AC1, and give a warm welcome to their group leader, Salim, who will receive the award on behalf of his team.
Your microphone is closed, Salim. Please pay attention.
Sorry, Professor Evans. Thank you, Eamon. Hi, everyone. Respected Dean and Vice Dean and our Honorable Professor Wallace. On behalf of AC1, I welcome and thank you all for being here. Unfortunately, due to the pandemic, we are still continuing our education through online sources. Well, a wise man once said, there are no good and bad experiences, just new things to learn. I thank Professor Wallace for his teaching spirit. We came to learn many things from him. One of the reasons is why we are here. Writing a thesis is a very tough and spectacular job. To be honest, at the beginning it was quite boring. As you know, when you become aware the necessity of something, you would definitely get interested. Many of my batchmates got prizes for their wonderful projects. Congratulations, guys! Keep it up. I just want to say it wasn't a competition for me, but rather a learning opportunity. I learned many things from thesis to leadership skills and much more. As a Italian artist, Michelangelo, in his last days said, I'm still learning. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Very well done to you, Salim, and your team for placing as a third runner-up. I know it was a challenge and test to your leadership skills, but you have managed beautifully and you brought your team this far. So once again, a massive congratulations to Team 1. When I made the decision to apply to NUAA for my studies, I never expected to have made so many international friends. Only through NUAA's live classes and course group chats in WeChat was I given such an amazing opportunity. To the new batch of 2021, I hope you're all excited to meet and make new friends as you start your online education with NUAA. And now, without further ado, please let us all give a warm welcome to Mr. Ayman, who will be receiving the second runner-up award for his group. Mr. Ayman, congratulations, and the floor is now yours.
Thank you very much, Cheryl. And first and foremost, I would like to extend my gratitude towards all of my group members, who I am very proud to work with professionally and also meeting them personally. It is with great satisfaction that I say that they were always with me along the way. They always pushed through along with me when it came to being faced with substantial obstacles. And I am really proud to have such a team, and I couldn't ask for a better one. And then I would go on to thank Professor Wallace for always assisting us in our difficult times and always putting faith in our capabilities despite many setbacks. And I also want to congratulate all the other group for their marvelous performances, and especially for motivating us to do better. And they challenged us in a way that personally I haven't been challenged before. I wish all of you students here good luck for your future endeavors. Thank you.
Congratulations, Ayman, and your team on being awarded the second runner-up award. This leaves no doubt in my mind that your group holds the best, most exciting prospects in our batch. Your award reflects the endless hour you and your team spent constructing your thesis. On behalf of all the teams, I wish you unlimited success in the future. But before presenting the next award, I would like to ask the team leader of AC2 a question that I think we are all eager to know. What is the biggest challenge that you guys faced while working on the thesis and presentation?
Thank you very much, Shiva, for your thoughtful question. And to be honest, I would say that initially there was a lack of group coordination and a lack of synchronization. That is something that we needed to sort out urgently, and that is something that needed urgent figuring. And over time we did overcome it, and we were able to do better. And I'm glad that my team members helped pushed along with me to overcome those obstacles. Thank you.
Thank you. That was a very sound response. We really admire your dedication. No wonder your group maintains such a high level all throughout the course. Now, to honor the next team, not only for
just
their
a moment, host. Just a moment. Nada, you're here.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes. Open your camera,
Hello.
please.
Yes.
When we were calling you, where were you? And your background is not there. Are you using your mobile phone?
Yes, I cannot use the background.
So if you are not able to use, you should have a white background. That means the wall. Okay, for tomorrow.
Okay.
And remove all this green and pink
Yeah,
from your face.
I will remove it now.
Okay, go ahead with your speech. Thank you.
Now, to honor the next team, not only for their
Wait a
remarkable
moment. Wait a moment. Let Nada give her a speech.
okay.
Hello everyone, my name is Nada, student of Aeronautics and Astronautics. I am so grateful that I had the chance to participate and share my ideas. I want to thank the university, NUAA, Professor Wallace, and all my colleagues. Thank you everyone for your support. That's all.
This is what you prepared your speech.
Sorry.
This is all, 2 lines you have prepared. Also, you cannot speak correctly, Nada. What's the problem?
I just want to express like it was a nice and hard experience, and I want to share also my ideas about how was it, but no one of my team members is present.
Okay, you please go ahead again. I want to hear your speech properly. Go ahead.
Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Nada, student of Aeronautics and Astronautics. I am so grateful that I had the chance to share and participate. I want to say thank you for Professor Wallace, the university, and all my colleagues. Thank you everyone for your support. It was a new and hard experience. That's it.
Okay, thank you. Please make some more preparation on your script. Write it properly, what you want to say. Practice several times before tomorrow, Nada. And when you are called, you should be ready. Today you have opportunity to rehearse, but tomorrow once you are not there, it will be very embarrassing. So better make sure before we delete your award, because if you don't show up, we will not consider your award in between. So please make a good speech and be on time. In the beginning, I should see you are here, then only we will go for your award. So you make preparation accordingly. Yeah. Okay, host, please go ahead. Thank you.
Now, to honor the next team, not only for their remarkable performance, but for their efforts in energizing the other teams and giving much needed inspiration on how to overcome setbacks that I'm sure we all encountered at some point. You are a great example for all the other groups, and I personally enjoyed watching how this team represented their research on their final presentation. So now, let me call upon the winner of the first runner-up award, AC8.
Okay, so I think my leader is not here, so I will give the speech instead. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much. We are so honored to receive this award. And firstly, thank you, Professor, for guiding us through the project procedure. And also thank you all the members for the hard work and the great output. It was a really great journey. Thank you so much.
So maybe tomorrow your leader will not be here. So you need not to say that on behalf of my team leader. You can say on behalf of my team, and then you take award. Okay.
Okay, Professor.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. And prepare a bit of speech, a little few line more, you try to make it more attractive,
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, go ahead.
Thank
you.
Well done, Team SC8. My fellow students, what you have witnessed thus far are the awards are the runner-up awards specified towards groups whose performances were sufficiently noteworthy. Now, we shall be moving to the next batch of awards. This batch of awards shall each have their distinctive categories, each specific to the unique capabilities shown by the top 6 groups.
Yes, and landing in 6th place overall and receiving the award for NUAA Best Organization Award, we have AC7. This category award is awarded to give recognition to the team that was able to efficiently plan and organize themselves as they successfully completed the tasks as a team. So may we all please give a round of applause to Mr. Yu Chen as he comes forward to accept the NUAA Best Organization Award on behalf of his team. To Yu Chen and your team, it really was amazing trying to constantly outdo each other.
Thank you, Cheryl. First and foremost, I would like to send my warm greetings to everyone here, especially to Dean, Vice Dean, President and Vice President of Global Unit Talks, our lovely coordinator, Ms. Yen, and all my fellow classmates. I hope everyone is doing well and staying safe during this pandemic. Also, I give my sincere thanks to you, to all community for setting up and organizing this NUAA award ceremony. My team and I are extremely honored and grateful to be here and receiving the Best Organization Award. On behalf of AC07, we extend our sincere thanks to Professor Wallace for his constant guidance and valuable mentorship, who imparts knowledge and wisdom into us. Our gratitude towards your teaching is as wide as an ocean. To my fellow team members, I shout out to your Shana, Wensen, QZ, Said, and Poom for being the best I could ask for. Without every single one of your selfless contribution, we will not have made it to the top. I admit there are times where challenges and setbacks has blocked our path of success and caused us many sleepless nights to get things done, and nearly even got us giving up in the process. But what I admire every single one of you is that your work ethics, teamwork spirit, and undying spark of flames within you, which motivated me to be a better leader. Last but not least, I also want to congratulate all team members who have won their respective awards. Thank you, God bless, and love you all.
Let's once more give a warm hand to the team leader of AC7, as well as his awesome members for their meticulous and exceptional work. Your superpower as a team is not limited to finishing every project on time, but rather making us realize that every day can be an enjoyable one, filled with energy and optimism. In real life, your positive attitude is really worth the praise. We appreciate your dedication and the long hours of devotion to your thesis, not to mention the tremendous contribution you have made to make the competition more exciting. Who can forget the healthy competition you brought to AC6 team leader Cheryl during the early stages of our semester? Now, I just have a question for you. What is the most memorable moment or experience that you shared with your group?
I guess the most memorable moments we had was doing a recording for our final thesis presentation. And there was a time where we woke up early morning at 10 a.m. and all of us were like Walking Dead zombies. And we have to record 3 times in one go for the final thesis presentation. But the interesting part is this: once we have finished recording our presentation, words can't adequately express how satisfied we felt at the end. There was a saying, tough times create wonderful memories together. And I felt that literally. Thank you.
Thank you, Yuchen. There's no doubt that that's the reason you guys excelled, was because of your sheer passion towards making something everyone could look back on with a sense of pride. Moving on, the next team placed 5th overall thanks to their innovative minds and are thus being honored with the NUAA's Most Creative Award. I really admired seeing this group pushing the boundaries of their creativity. The winner of the 5th place category, NUAA's Most Creative, AC11, congratulations. I'd like to invite Hassan to say a few words.
Thank you, Hiba. And I'd like to thank my professors and the university for giving me this opportunity to present and be a part of this family. When I was told that my group was going to be given the Most Creative Award, I was shocked. The reason I'm getting this award is all because of my group, my team members. I wouldn't be able to speak, or I wouldn't be able to present without their support, without their help. And last but not least, because of Professor Wallace, who, without his criticism and without him pushing us to our limits, or without him breaking us to our breaking points, we wouldn't have been able to get where we are today. Thank you.
Hats off to you, Hassan, and your group. The next team to be announced will be receiving the NUAA Most Popular Award and have placed 4th overall. This is awarded to the team that got the highest votes during the thesis presentations for batch 2020. So out of every one of us that presented on the day, they were the team that raked the most votes amongst the audience that were present on that day. Please give a massive congratulations to the team that came in 4th place and received the Most Popular Award, AC4. Outstanding effort, and Hasibul, the floor is yours to accept this award.
Thank you, Cheryl. Greetings, I am Mohammad Hasibul Hossain from Bangladesh, majoring in mechanical engineering. I was the leader of Team AC04 during the academic English course. It is a huge honor for me to receive the most popular award, getting the highest excellence rating in the competition. I learned many things from the academic English course. I feared to speak in front of many people, but this course helped me to overcome my fear. I became a better speaker. Not only this course also made me a better leader. To the newcomers present in this meeting, I would like to advise you to try to be a good presenter and also a good speaker. Otherwise, all your creativity might go in vain. And I assure you, this course will surely help you. I would like to extend a warm welcome to every new person present over here. I wish everyone will have a great journey studying in NUAA. Lastly, I would like to thank Professor Wallace for guiding us and teaching us with such care and affection and help me overcome my fears by arranging such amazing programs and also awarding us. I would also like to thank my teammates for their constant support. That's all from me. Thank you, everyone.
A job well done indeed for Team AC4 and its leader. We are glad to see your group getting the acknowledgement it deserves. We all have seen our seniors at some point having to undertake various group tasks related to presentations for their university work. We might have thought then that someday it will be us in their place, managing group meetings up front, having late night stays, discussing group works, etc. But what we never saw coming is a world where communication was narrowed down to online calls and meetings only. And one could argue that managing group tasks as students through this new means has its own specific difficulty not faced by the generations preceding us. That makes us one of the first batch of students having to deal with this and also the first to overcome it and produce constructive outcomes. Each of the group here are a living proof that with persistence and determination will have you overcome even the obstacles faced by only a few before. One such group among us that has performed phenomenally despite the hurdles and came up with one of the best presentations out there is AC6. And the award reserved to acknowledge their effort is the NUAA Best Team Award. Their hardworking and persistent leader, Cheryl, who, with her never giving up attitude, always came back stronger despite tight competitions from Group AC7 and has consistently set the bar higher for other teams to aim for. Cheryl will now receive this award on behalf of our team and say a few words of her own. Please welcome Ms. Cheryl.
First and foremost, thank you very much. First and foremost, I would like to thank God for his never-ending grace, mercy, and strength, not only for this course, but for the first year of my degree. Being able to still continue my education regardless of the pandemic is an amazing opportunity. And therefore, on behalf of my team, I'd like to extend my thanks off to the university and everyone that worked behind the scenes, along with the coordinators that worked tirelessly and relentlessly behind to make this possible for us. So thank you very much. To be presented with this award for Best Group is an absolute honor to me as a team leader. Leading a group is no easy task, and I have to give credit and thanks to each of my amazing members that stood by me as we overcame all the struggles and all the challenges together. Faraja, who was my deputy and as well as the second leader within my team, she always stood by me and openly shared her views and worked tirelessly with me to get things done. Mithi, Ingem, Karan Kamal, and Jalil, these guys put the best efforts into the project, and I would not be here accepting this award if it weren't for their hard work. So a massive congratulations to each of you. You each deserve this award. The greatest reward for me is receiving this award, yes, and as well as that, building a strong friendship with 5 people that I've never met yet, and I'm still yet to meet. Next, I would like to thank the brilliant and truly outstanding Professor Wallace. Thank you for your words of encouragement, your leadership and vision that steered us from day one. Thank you for pushing us to be the best version of ourselves. And to all the group leaders that received their awards and those have not yet received this, I really thought I was gonna relax in this course. You guys kept me on my toes with your creativity, determination, and efforts. I'd do a presentation and I'd think, yeah, I nailed that. And then the next group would come up with the SMART goals and meeting minutes, and that would completely knock me off my feet. So you guys brought out the best version in me, and I thank you all for that. Thank you for your words of encouragement, and thank you for pushing me out and beyond my comfort zone. Shout out to the person that discovered coffee. Your discovery has helped me through countless all-nighters. To my outstandingly supportive family, I definitely would not have made it possible without your presence. And thank you for not finishing the coffee. My leadership skills, methods, and ideas all came from both my parents. I thank them for always believing in me and putting up with me since the day I was born. That's it from me. Congratulations to all the leaders and my best of wishes to the new batch of 2021 students. Thank you very much.
Congratulations and bravo, AC6. I'm so pleased to see you accomplishing great things, Cheryl. You cope with the stress so well, and thanks to you, you helped us keeping our work in perspective. You think about things in such a creative way, and that encourages most of the team leaders actually to tackle problem solving in a new light. I personally really admire your work ethic. Aside from that, your flexibility and time management and your work is something that should not go unnoticed. Keep the great work. I'm really so proud of you. But just as I have asked some of the other team leaders, I have a question lined up for you. What are some tips that you can give to some of the new batch of students amidst the audience today?
Well, I think the best tips that I could give, if you're trying to become, you're trying to take a leadership role, the most important thing is communication. Communication is very, very important. In making sure that you establish connection and communication in the initial stages is what really builds up a team. The second part is when you are leading your team, it's always good to have deadlines. Setting deadlines and goals and missions or things to accomplish, ways that you can motivate your team to keep on working is what's going to keep the fire alive and make your team, meet the mark and go above and beyond. And the most important point that I would give is lead with example. You cannot just say one thing and not do it. You have to speak it and then do it. So you take the lead and then the rest, the others will follow. So those are the tips that I could give. Thank you, Hiba.
Thank you, Shara, for those wonderful tips. And now, for the moment that we all have been waiting for it's time to announce the NUAA Best Content Award. Actually, the team receiving this award was no surprise to me. This team is best known for being very professional, and it's amazing to see how well they did their work despite being under constant pressure. There are many things that I and other teams learned from you guys. Frankly speaking, I am a little jealous of your work. That is just how amazing I found your project. To the team leader of AC9, Kawe, I'd like to thank you on behalf of all the other teams for being such a generous and influential team leader that inspired us through this journey. You are one of a kind, Kawe. It's always mind-blowing how well you managed your time and team and never say no to your responsibilities. I think many people have said this to you before, but you really are great with communication. I think that is perhaps the biggest factor that contributed to the success of your group. You leave absolutely no room for error. You're very calculated and creative. There's so much that we can learn from you. You inspired us in a way than one. Now, without any further ado, let me present the NUAA Best Content Award to AC9. Congratulations on your well-deserved success. You did it, guys. We are all so proud of you.
Thank you very much, Hiba. Greetings to our reputable Dean and Vice Deans, as well as Professor Wallace, audience members in attendance today, and our lovely panel of hostess navigating through this ceremony. My name is Kauri, and I'm the group leader of AC9. On behalf of my team, I'm honored to be here accepting the award for best content. If we go all the way back to when we first formed teams and groups for this project, I definitely assure you everyone was filled with dread concerning how we would go about completing this thesis. Now, we know working online on an academic piece with students from 6 different backgrounds was a challenge on its own, but with the careful guidance of Professor Wallace and diligent nature of each of our team members, we managed to produce something we were immensely proud of. I just want to convey my thanks to each individual member in my group for cooperating with me and giving me the confidence and motivation. To Professor Wallace, I once again thank you for molding me into a capable leader. Also to the other team leaders, I want to thank you so much because I learned so much from you, especially Cheryl, Hiba, Yuchen. I really have no idea how I would have managed to get to this point accepting this award today if it wasn't for your hard work. You were a great example for everyone. I thoroughly enjoyed the journey and that led to our final destination. On behalf of my team, I want to thank you for this award. Congratulations to all the other group members receiving awards today. Thank you.
Well done, Kari. I truly am so proud of you and your team. Even though you had broken your arm, you still persevered against all odds and attended the class. Your perseverance, along with each of your members' hard work, is what brought your team to place in second and receiving the award for NUAA Best Content Award. And now, for the very moment that you all have been waiting for, coming in first place and raking the NUAA Best Presenter Award, we have none other than AC10. May we all please give a massive, massive, massive round of applause to Ms. Hiba, who was the leader for AC10 and who will be receiving this award on behalf of her team. Hiba, the stage is now yours.
Thank you, Cheryl. My warm greetings to all. I hope everyone is keeping well during this period. I'm short of words expressing my emotions and my utmost gratitude for the opportunity that I and my team had in our previous academic writing semester, winning NUAA Best Presenter. Firstly, I'd like to extend my sincere thanks to Professor Wallace, who induced a hard-working ethic into us as AC10. Because of Professor Wallace, we were able to muster up the confidence to be able to enforce our duties and responsibilities. Now, I'd like to give a special shout out to my incredible group that I'm now proud to call my family. I thank them all for entrusting me to lead the team until like the very end. As everyone knows, a team is like a tool set. Not a tool can do all the tasks, but all collection of different tools can do just about anything. Aside from being their diligent mannerisms, working with Mandakini, Domenico, and David taught me many lessons about being an effective leader that I will carry forward with me in every avenue of my life. It was an immense honor working with these charismatic souls, and we are all very proud of what we were able to achieve today. Once more, on behalf of AC10, we thank our beloved Professor Wallace for all his words of wisdom that radiated a source of energy within us. We will remain forever grateful to you, and we thank you for being with us today. And to anyone out there who wonders if they can do this too, I hope to show you that you can. Lastly, congratulations to all the other teams that will be accepting their respective awards. You all deserve it, guys.
Bravo, Hiba, to you and your team. Your unparalleled leadership and the arduous hard work of your group has earned you the top position in this award ceremony. I couldn't think of a better team more deserving for the Best Presenter Award than AC10. I lack the exact words to describe the exceptional presentations that you and your team delivered, because, as a reference to your thesis topic, you guys took us beyond the moon. What you guys did at the end made us all undoubtedly certain that the first place has already been reserved. We noticed the love and appreciation and the warm bonding shared by you and your group members, and perhaps that factor has something to do with what you guys did. And I am pretty sure that everyone wants to know, Ms. Hiba, what is your group's secret behind delivering such a phenomenal work? And what would you advise to others who want to excel similarly, like you guys did?
Thank you, Emma, for this question. But I think there's no secret. There was actually no secret, but I believe the advice is it would be the good internal communication is really one of the basic rules of a teamwork. It is important that everyone knows what the others are working on. This makes makes it easier to help us solve a problem or know who to ask for help when you need it. And it's also so important to listen to others and not be judgmental. Everyone works and thinks differently. So even if the team uses common tools and references, actually, by knowing how to listen, it is possible to learn from others and to find together the best solution to achieve the set goals. So we should not focus only on how we would have done such and such a thing, and take into consideration that all the ideas, even sometimes the craziest. Each member of a team should know their role and what they can contribute. The objective to be achieved must therefore be clear and precisely defined, and must of course be achieved. They must also have added value to the project, and team members must be able to realize that their work is essential and that the time they devoted to it is really useful. So I think those are one of the, maybe if you could say, secrets, and the reason that we as AC10 exceed and succeed. We succeed, kind of.
Very well said, Ms. Hiba. Thank you for your thoughtful answer, and thank you for inspiring our young students here. And congratulations again to you and your team. I feel very certain when I say that the work ethic that you guys have shown will take you to higher places of great esteem and prestige someday. This category awards are specifically purposed to acknowledge the unique attributes that made each of these 6 groups outstanding in their own areas. Each member of these groups went out of their way to carry out their work diligently, despite many of them being first-timers in such tasks. The factor behind such willingness is the shared sense of responsibility among group members of not letting their own groups down. This event was meant to recognize that very willingness to learn, to work hard, and to do better. With the various new skills which they have acquired through this course, it is my hope that they will benefit from it. My fellow students and respected professors, I feel privileged to have been your host through this award ceremony, and it was truly a delight to be able to host with you both, Hiba and Cheryl. Though this award ceremony is drawing to a close, but the event has yet to finish. As after the award ceremony, Professor Wallace will conduct his international lecture series. Now, to conclude this ceremony, please join me in inviting our distinguished closing speaker, Mr. Corey.
Thank you very much, Ayman. Greetings, our reputable Dean and Vice Deans, as well as our course instructor, Professor Wallace, and our external judge, Professor Diana. I just want to extend my most sincere form of gratitude for investing your time to witness and commemorate the efforts put in by the batch of 2020 in our previous semester. I'd also like to thank the live audience for sticking with us through this well-orchestrated ceremony. I think it goes without saying that every team that was rewarded today truly deserved every bit of praise for their never-ending diligence. Academic writing is not just any course you select to fill the credits you need to graduate. It holds a special kind of value. I remember in our first ever meeting with Professor Wallace, we were asked the question of what we were all looking to gain from this course. As we turned on our microphones to timidly share our individual aspirations, I could sense great anticipation filling the atmosphere. As students, it was only natural we were eager to see how this course, spearheaded by Professor Wallace, would shape us into more capable and learned students. The reason behind the overwhelming success affiliated with all these groups today is our sheer determination to produce work we were extremely proud of. No one group that was honored today presented anything short of excellence, in their own rights, of course. And for that, not only must we be immensely proud of ourselves, but also grateful to our dear Professor Wallace, driving us forward to protrude outside of the box, encapsulating what we could achieve when we put our minds to it. To our NUAA incoming batch undertaking academic writing, I'd like to inform you beforehand that this course will not be a walk in the park, but rather, just as I and my fellow classmates that were honored today discovered, you will definitely be able to notice a change in your academic ability as you progress under the capable guidance of Professor Wallace. Today, we acknowledge and reward those that will prepare to take the next step in their academic career. In the future, I hope to be in the audience as a member in the showcase of the fruits of your hard work. Thank you very much.
Now the host will call upon for the open session where the deputy team leaders can speak.
I now call upon the deputy leaders to please step up to say a few words in the open session.
You have to cover with some excitement and some host was talking to me that she will going to have some wit and humor and some very exciting thing. This looks like a very boring. Half the audience already go to sleep. You need to make it regenerate and make people mover and shakers, let them talk, encourage,
Okay. I'll write it. I'll write that last part out properly.
Okay. And Ayman, you please smile, okay? If you every time you smile, you get 10 RMB, okay? So we will calculate how many times you smile and how many money you make.
Can you do it for me too?
No. Then we'll become bankrupt.
Cheryl, I think Cheryl, I
Can
think
we
you
all
donate
have
your
a professor?
smile to Aiman, please. Please donate more to Aiman.
So donate smile to Ayman, everyone, okay? And also to Corey. They both need a lot of donation on smiles. Corey and also Ayman. Okay, Corey has only one or two picture in his life where he's smiling, which is here. The rest all the time he's very. Okay, so now you said now I call upon all the deputy team leaders who have shown incredible support to their team leaders to make this competition a success and what we are here today just because of their sheer efforts, cooperation, and support. So now let's call upon all the deputy team leaders to share their opinions and their experience during the journey of this competition and academic writing course. All deputy team leaders, please open up your cameras or your microphones and the floor is yours, okay?
Is the sixth deputy leader?
No, we are not to call upon. They should come by themselves one by one, yeah? Or you want to share, Cheryl, you
AC9.
can make a list so that, you can give them a sequence who will come first, second, so that the two people not interrupting each other, okay?
I'll
Yes,
put
go ahead, please.
deputy leader first.
Yeah. AC9 deputy team leader, since you open your camera, you can speak.
Okay, thank you, everyone. Hello, everyone. My name is Jessica Mkaina from Congo DRC, and currently a student of international business. First of all, I would like to express my great joy to participate in such an event and to present my thanks to the Professor Wallace, without whom this event would not have been possible. As we know, this event aiming to reward all the students of Bachelor Intake 2020-2021 who participated in the academic English writing class, in which I had the honor to work as the deputy team leader. All the months spent with my team leader and my team members was very learningful and helped me was very learningful and helped me to get myself out of my comfort zone to really improve many skills. And the most important for me is to meet new friends with who advance in my university career. Thank you to all my team members. Thank you to everyone who worked really hard to give us this incredible ceremony. Thank you to NUA to give me the opportunity to perform myself.
Yes, the host need to communicate something with the deputy team leaders, questions, some kind of joke, wit and humor. Hiba, what's wrong with you?
That was an amazing speech, deputy team leader. How do you feel like working with your team leader?
It was a really good experiences for me because I have learned many things. It was a really big challenge for me to work as a deputy leader, especially not as just a team member, but as a deputy leader, because it was a big responsibilities and a big challenge. So it was a very, very good experience for myself.
Fantastic job, mate. Very good. Okay, so since we have the next deputy team leader, AC6, since you open your camera, do you have anything you want to say?
Greetings, you all. My name is Farja Jackson, and I'm majoring in aeronautical engineering. I'm the AC6 deputy team leader. I have a few things to speak. First of all, greetings, you all. I'd like to take this opportunity first to thank Professor Wallace, the organizer of this event, and all those who participated in making this event going today. You did a great job, and you did a great and a really remarkable job. Thank you. Also, I like to speak few things that I've learned throughout this course, the academic writing course. First is teamwork, knowing how to work with different people. It may be hard at times because you obviously cannot expect everybody to cooperate, but if you establish a good leadership foundation, that will keep the group going. I personally had to work with a really good, a great leader. I had to work with a leader who is, like, I can say a perfect leader, Cheryl, and I cannot insist this enough. And the other thing that I learned is no matter how hard tasks look, you can always go beyond your limit and perform it with great perfection. This course was tough. I know everybody who took it knows what I'm talking about, but we went beyond what we normally do and came out with great pieces of work. So no matter how hard the situation is, we should never lose hope, because I believe better days are yet to come. Thank you.
Wow, that's a fantastic speech. Very good. So since you have worked with your leader, and I would like to ask you, looking at your leader, can you describe him in 3 words? 3 words to describe him.
3 words?
3 words, yeah.
I
3
feel
words
like,
to describe her. Yeah.
I feel like 3 words won't be enough because I have a bunch of good words to say to her. She's a
Wow.
great person. She's indeed like a sister to me right now because I had a really good experience working with her.
I see. It seems that you have too many words that you require a dictionary to describe her. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for your wonderful speech. Thank you very much. Anyone else from the deputy team leader, other teams? Anyone else want to speak? AC08. AC08, deputy team leader, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, can you open your camera? Thank you. We want to see your beautiful face.
Okay.
Cool. Very good. Mr. Mark. All right. So in the absence of your team leader, I would like to ask that how do you feel when you work with your team leader throughout the entire process?
For me, working as a deputy leader,
yes,
it was so challenging and also fun. Since it is all online, it was really hard to communicate with people to catch up things. But yeah, we finally did it, and I was so proud of the output. Yeah.
All right. Okay, anyway, I know that Mark, you being a deputy team leader, you're actually quite a funky guy. Okay, so I believe there are a lot of funny moments happening in your team. So can you describe like one of the most funniest moments when you work together? That we will all would like to hear it.
Actually, there were not much because since the work is quite serious, but actually we like to keep chatting about language because we are from different countries, so we ask each other to teach some fun words, something like that. Yeah, and we always end the meeting like that, so we always smile to each other and end the meeting.
So what is that one word that you maybe can teach us all? We would like to hear.
I cannot remember the word, but it was from my member Ali. Yeah, is it Arabic word? Yeah, I think it's Arabic word, but I cannot remember.
All right, it's okay. It's okay. All right, thank you so much.
Yeah, but we were laughing a lot. Thank you.
I see. Thank you, Deputy Team Leader. Professor Wallace, can we know like how much time do we have for this session?
You have time as much you can, 15 minutes, 10 minutes. All the deputy team leaders could come up. This is the opportunity for them to talk because they also did a lot of effort. So, during the award, they couldn't speak. So they are open to speak now. So that's why this session is for them. And also this will be a Q&A session for the batch 2021. The students will also ask certain questions actually. So, that you should encourage the 2021 batch students to come up and ask the questions, as you're their senior, they're your juniors. So you can invite them, and I'm sure some of them will come up by themselves to ask questions to you.
Okay, deputy team leaders, you guys need to open your camera and be more active here. It's getting colder and colder.
Yeah, you need to plan which deputy team leader 1, 2, 3, 4 will speak. You not call, you open the camera, so I'm talking to you. You should all the deputy team leaders who are going to speak. You make the list, and they will open the camera immediately when the Gauri finishes the speech, and then they talk one by one.
I see. Okay.
And maybe some question you ask, some Hiba asked. She's talking about wit and humor, but no wit and humor yet. So I'm waiting for that. Maybe Ayman will ask.
My humor died, Professor, a long time ago. I'm sorry to say that.
Yes, so you have to come up with Cheryl and Ayman also. So you all could combine, ask questions, Yes. Okay, which deputy team leaders are there? Can you make the housekeeping and make a list who's here and who will be coming tomorrow? You can see everybody on the screen.
Professor,
There
you
should
can't
be
see your
14.
screen.
Yeah.
You can't see your screen.
Sorry?
We
You are
okay. Yeah,
you are
now
a
we can see.
co-host. You can see. No, you cannot. You don't need to see my screen sharing. You are a co-host. You can see who are there on this event. Which deputy team leaders are here?
06, 08, 11, 09, 01, and Abdul is which one? Abdul.
AC 12.
12.
Oh, okay. Then
I wouldn't be speaking as deputy leader, right? I'll be speaking on behalf of Edward.
yeah, so
Yes.
you're the deputy.
Yeah. So who already spoken on behalf of Edward? Somebody spoken, and somebody speaking on behalf of Muhammad. So they need not to speak. The people who did not get opportunity are the people who are going to speak actually. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So you please make the list quickly. Meanwhile, Hassan, what is your update on your video?
The point of view, the student's point of view, I'll delete some of the clips and I'll add from the official video.
Since yesterday until today, I did not see much development. Were you sleeping or what? You were busy?
No, I changed all the parts which you said, the one with the blur background and the ones in portrait. I deleted all that and I added the ones from YouTube, the links which you gave the videos. So I used those. So that took time cropping the videos and adding them in the sequence.
I faced a lot of obstacles and learned how to.
So when you'll be ready with your complete video?
Well, the invitation video is done, the speech is done, the countdown is done, the award ceremony, I'll add 2 slides, and then the point of view. I removed all the slides which you said, but I really don't know what else to change in that.
I want to see the full video with a very, what we discussed whole yesterday for several hours. So I think you have made a note of it. So I want to see the final outcome because now I cannot have a head and tail of what you're doing on the video.
No, no, I deleted the parts which you said to delete, right? So now what else do you want to add or what else you want to delete?
No, we discussed yesterday, Hassan, everything. Now you tell me what you have done because what I said and what you received is two different things. So you have to tell me what did you receive, what you have done from the beginning. Okay, that 3 minutes you're going to keep holding the welcome, and by the time we are setting up
Yes.
the let me speak. We are going to set up the live telecast, and setting up all the housekeeping, PPT, etc., etc. Okay, that we are already settled. Then comes your students' point of view, the video. I told you yesterday of the YouTube channel, I gave you the videos and I told you, please take from here the first official video, take something from the video which we made for the students interview. I never saw anything, which is when we are talking about graduation ceremony. I never saw anything which I discussed with you. Then about some food you have taken, which is not so attractive. Anyway, you have taken, that's fine. So that closes with the interview of the students. The interview was conducted. I gave you the link. So this is what finishes the NUA part. Then comes the award ceremony, the PPT, which now you are uploading, which I have been playing just now. Once that is done, then you are making the clipping of all the speakers. They're expressing some views of there and communicating, and then countdown and then start. This is how the sequence is. Am I right?
Yes, exactly.
So I want to
Just
see.
I'll add the food videos you told me to add, so I just took those clippings. The other part
No,
where
the
they were
food
just
video is not
speaking.
important for me. The most important is the video of NUA, which day and night I gave you the link on the group of
Yes, I have.
yeah, but I
I'll
never
just
see
take
those.
it out. Okay. I will.
Are you there? You Chan?
Yes, Professor.
Yeah. Are you ready with the list?
Yes, I have the list. I have the list. So I have 8 people to ask. I have 8 people in the list. So I'll just go according to the sequence. Question wise, host, can you also prepare some questions to ask? Yeah, like funny one. I know you guys are funny, but please help me out also.
Everyone will be laughing at me, and instead of the joke that I'll be saying, but I'll give my best.
Actually, Professor, can we ask like what kind of funny questions that you are expecting? Like maybe we can just spread ourselves. We know what kind of funny questions that. Yeah.
No, just a funny question means just a chit chat. What we say, the talk show. You see so many talk show on the TV and many places. Just this is a talk show, you know. You're just talking to each other and and sharing your own experiences and things like that, you know. Iba, what's wrong with you?
Oh, what, Professor? I'm still thinking of questions. All the questions I have are serious, so I don't think that would be suitable for them to ask.
I said my hosting was going to be motivational, so I didn't mention to be funny. So he I leave that to your hands.
Yeah, my speech was also quite straightforward. Like there's nothing funny about my side.
The only questions that maybe I could ask that would be maybe funny is just like, what's the embarrassing thing that you guys faced while presenting your presentation or your work? You know, like those type of like simple things I can ask. Those that can come up my mind at this point.
Okay, Hiba, let me ask you, what is the embarrassing thing happen in your group?
On the host, I skipped that question for me.
Yeah. Okay. I think Aiman, you have something to add on. Like, I think you have few questions, right? I see that you
Well, the
have
thing is,
something in your mind.
I actually don't want to ask funny questions because I might I don't know the boundaries and I might go overboard and be offensive and sometimes even controversial. So I'd rather stick behind and reserve my boundaries. Yeah, I'll leave it up to you. Hichan, you're a funny guy.
Okay, let's see your boundary. You can go ahead. Let me check your boundaries. Ayman, go ahead.
No.
Ayman, go ahead.
Let's go.
No, I'll just ask simple question like, do you think your leader lacked anything, or do you think would you made a better leader than your leader, basically? And I don't know.
This is not funny. This is not funny. This you're putting a guy on a spot. You're putting the guy on a spot. You are making a guy on a spot. You should make something, something different.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I don't know, Professor.